Hi, Josh. Thank you for
Right.
joining us on our next episode of Why I Built This. If you could just give me a really quick elevator pitch on Greenhouse Co.
Okay. We sell beautiful indoor plants with ceramics that match, and we deliver them sustainably.
Perfect. And how, when you say you deliver them sustainably, can you explain to us what that means?
So we've got fully recyclable packaging that can house the plant and the pot, or multiple plants. So we package them up and we send them via Australia Post because they're carbon neutral, or they're committed to being carbon neutral,
Yeah.
to our customers.
Yeah, brilliant. So once the plant arrives at someone's house, they can just take the plant out and put the packaging into their normal recycling bin?
Yeah, it's all cardboard.
Yeah, right. Super
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. They didn't want any plastic, so yeah.
Yeah.
The only non-cardboard thing is the calico bag that the plant comes in.
Yeah, nice. So it's a perfect gift, nicely presented.
Yeah.
And tell me why plants? Why is this your entrepreneurial
Uh,
journey?
yeah, I don't know. I've asked myself that a few times. Not the easiest thing to send. No, I've always loved plants. I've been collecting plants since I was pretty young, really. So started off with orchids, and now I've got a bit of everything. And yeah, just thought, there's not too many businesses. At the time we started, there weren't too many businesses sending plants
Right.
through the post. So yeah, wanted to get that happening.
Yeah, it's definitely a very cool idea. Obviously longer lasting than a bunch of flowers, and with the sustainability factor added in. So
Yeah.
do you have a nursery, or how does it, explain to me how it all works?
Yeah, we've got not a nursery as such, but a small propagation area. So we do grow some stuff ourselves, but most of it we buy in from suppliers who are local.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what would you say would be, you probably get asked this question all the time, what would you say would be the best plant to buy for a notorious plant killer?
It's a difficult one to answer. It probably depends how they kill their plants. Do they
Mm.
care for them too much, like overwater, or do they just neglect them? Um, if if they give them too much water, then you probably um, maybe a fern or something would be good. If they
Mhm.
don't, if they just neglect it, something like a cacti, or we stock a lot of jungle cacti, which are great.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
So
I have a
yeah.
cactus that has come with us from Sydney to Brisbane, Brisbane back to Sydney, and basically has been shown no love. It sits in our
Yeah.
hallway and looks amazing, and it could be fake, really, for the amount of attention it gets. So yeah, that's a good advice. So you do have cacti on your site?
Yeah, we've got a lot of jungle cacti, which are true
Okay.
cacti. They just have evolved to grow epiphytically, so they'll handle more shade, and they look great on a shelf, or um, in a hanging pot.
Yeah.
There's actually one behind me there in
Ah.
this guy.
Oh, right. In the blue, with the blue ceramic pot, the blue band around it.
No, this one in the white.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
that's hanging down.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay. That
yeah.
doesn't look like your standard
Nah,
cactus.
they look nothing like a cactus, really. I mean, the stems are fleshy like a cactus, but
Yeah.
they generally don't have spines, and yeah, they don't look anything like your typical cactus.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, I think
yeah.
that'll be next on my list of things to buy. And so do you have a horticultural background? Is that sort of
Yeah. I've got a Bachelor of Horticultural Science.
oh wow.
Yeah, and also studied conservation land management. So I worked in environmental restoration for a number of years. Um,
Okay.
hence why being environmentally conscious as a business is so important to me.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And do you think by fostering a love of plants in people sort of helps them to perhaps form a bit more of respect and love for the greater environment? Do you think it's maybe a good place to start?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, having that connection to plants, if you have plants in your house, you'd have a connection to nature.
Mm,
And I mean, personally, I think if you know a little bit about the plants, where they come from, how they've evolved, like it becomes you gain a respect for those places, I think, and then conservation of those areas is important.
yeah, that's so true. It's so much better than just going to Kmart and buying a $5 plastic version.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not inspiring at all. So let's talk about the business side of your business.
Yeah.
Um, can you tell me one thing that you wish you had have known before you started?
Um, yeah. I wish I'd not got on board with AdWords as soon as I did.
Yeah,
I
right.
think there's a lot to be learnt there. Yeah, potentially a lot of money that gets wasted. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, don't know. There's a lot of stuff I wish I knew, and I'm still learning. Probably, a year from now, I'll be thinking, wow, I wish there was a lot more stuff I knew. But you keep
How
going.
long have you been in business for?
It's just over a year,
Yeah,
so
right.
we made it through the first year. Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Well done. Um, and so obviously we're in the middle of a worldwide pandemic, which is why we are having this conversation via Zoom and not in your greenhouse or, somewhere more, I don't know, face to face, I suppose. Tell me, how has your life changed or altered since we've been in lockdown?
Um, well, I mean, fortunately, I don't think I've been affected as badly as some people have. Mostly the social distancing thing, really,
Yeah.
staying away from friends and family. Yeah, everything else is kind of normal-ish.
Yeah. So you're still shipping plants,
Still shipping
still,
plants. Yeah, everything's as normal, really,
yeah.
in business terms.
Yeah. Well, that's good. And so let's say I wanted to buy a plant for my mum for Mother's Day.
Yes.
She is an avid gardener. Her favorite place to go on a weekend is Flower Power. She's that definitely that generation. She's got the app on her phone. What do you call it? Where you take a photo of a plant and it comes up.
Plant Snap, I think.
Plant Snap. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She's obsessed. So is there something I could buy for her from you that's a little bit obscure or I don't know, for like a gardening type person?
Like you wouldn't find it Flower Power.
Yeah, maybe.
We've got a few anthuriums up on the website now. Which are really
Anthuriums.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they
So
an
like,
indoor plant?
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm mostly a forest understory plant, so low light's great.
Okay. So
Yeah.
indoor, low light.
Yeah. If you can
Okay.
imagine a philodendron crossed with an orchid, sort of what you
Ah. Okay, so it flowers.
Yeah, it has it does flower.
Yeah,
It
right.
has a spathe and a spadix, and the I'm probably going to get them mixed up here. The spathe is quite colourful, but it's not actually the flower. The spadix is like a pencil shape with heaps of tiny little flowers on it.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
It's quite an
perfect.
unusual flower structure,
Excellent. That
but pretty.
sounds right up, right up. Definitely something that she would. Yeah. So good idea. Thank you. That's awesome. Um, and yeah, is there anything else that you wanted to share with us or tell us about the business or anything you're curious about right now?
Not really. I mean, definitely, I would say to your customers, keep an eye on the business. We've got new stuff going up all the time. New ceramics coming soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of, it's evolving quite quickly, and there's a lot of new stuff, new plants, new everything really.
Yeah, brilliant.
So,
So it's just as
yeah,
simple as jumping on your Instagram, jumping on your website, and we can just order directly
yeah,
through
yeah. So
that.
I've got it's set up in size categories now. We've got our medium range. So any plant from the medium range will fit any ceramic from the medium range. And then
Easy.
there's a small range. Yeah. So again, any plant in the small range will fit any ceramic in the small range. We now have a pre-potted minis range. So these are like coffee cup size
Oh, cute.
ceramics with a little plant in them.
Yeah.
So they come pre-potted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant. Perfect for everybody's new home office, work from home
Yeah.
desk,
Exactly.
desk
Yeah.
setup. Yeah, try and make it feel a little bit in touch with nature, I guess, while we're all stuck at
Yeah.
home. Who knows how
Clean the
long?
air a bit.
Yes, I know. Do you feel like, I know it's been in the news a lot lately, and I know I never know what to believe, but do you feel like the environment is sort of being able to catch its breath a little bit now that we're all in lockdown?
I mean, it's hard to say because I think the environment is the last thing on people's mind at the moment,
Yeah,
which I guess is maybe negative. But by the same token, one of the things that contributes most to the carbon output is flying around, like catching a plane. So that's probably a good thing in that
yeah,
regard. Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, yes, probably.
I
I
know,
just
it'll
hope
be
that
interesting.
when this whole thing's over, the importance of the environmental challenges that we face is still you know um, comes back to the forefront of everybody's mind.
Yeah, I know, I agree. At the moment, it just feels like it's very much self-preservation, self-survival currently, and
Yeah,
it's hard to kind of see a bigger picture. But yeah, I agree. I think we've just got to keep talking about it, keep the message out there.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for chatting today. And I am excited to go and jump over onto your website now and check out those plants and get in early for Mother's Day and grab one
Yeah,
before
that's
they
great.
before they all sell out. So yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you.